Hello everybody, welcome back to Odd Socks Podcast. I don't know what I'm doing. What was that? My name is Dan and today I'm going to do a quiz to see how British I am. So the last episode I did, if you haven't seen it already, go and check that one out. I did a quiz to find out how American I was. The reason I did this is because my wife is American, my son is half British, half American. I'm obviously British, but I wanted to see if I was American or not. So go and find out if I am, and then come back to this video, and we're now going to see how British I am. So let's go. Question 1. What's the Queen's last name? 4 options here. Alexandra, Windsor, Buckingham, Middleton. Now, true story. When I was... I'm going to say when I was a kid. It was genuinely a couple of years ago. I thought that the royal family... oh, God. I thought the royal family's last name was Royal because I'm a moron. But that then led me to Google and I found out that her last name is Windsor. And that is correct. Boom! Good start. Where's the next question? It's just a video of the Queen walking. There it is, I've got to scroll down. What's the currency of Great Britain? I mean, pounds. But there is shillings. So dollars, euros, pounds, or shillings. What year was this made? Because it's pounds now. No, it's not. It's sterling. It's not even there. The option's not there. I'm going to put pounds. That's correct. But it's sterling, isn't it? This is what's confusing about the UK. First of all, United Kingdom. Then it's England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So pick one. Come on. I know we're all our own country, but exactly why are we all our own country, but the United Kingdom? But we're also called Britain or Great Britain. I think that we should just England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. We should all just be called Britain. Now, the Welsh, Scottish, and Northern Irish aren't going to like that because they don't like the English. I don't think the English are going to like it because they don't like everybody else. So, I just forget what I just said because it's absolutely pointless. Which country is not in the UK? Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and England. It's Ireland. I just said it's Northern Ireland. That is. Again, only found that out a couple of years ago. Is the UK in the EU? I don't know when this was made. The answers are yes or no. There's no other options, obviously. But what? No. Okay, it's up to date. That was correct. In what order do British make their tea? This is dumb. No, that is dumb. I'm going to go through the answers and I'll tell you what's dumb. Milk. So when I do this, if you're watching this and not just listening, I'm going to put my thumb up and then why am I explaining how I'm going to count? So number 1, milk. 2, tea bag. 3, hot water. That's option 1. Option 2 is 1, tea bag. 2, hot water, 3, milk. That's me. That's what I do. Option 3 is tea bag, and then hot water, and then sugar. This is such a stupid quiz because some people don't drink milk. So that's how they would. They're not going to go tea bag, hot water, then milk, and leave the sugar. But option 4, I've got to read this out because I'm going to throw up. Number 1, tea bag. 2, milk. 3, microwave. That's disgusting. Like, I don't care how people make their teas, but that's ridiculous. This is something I've had out with my wife. She grew up in the US, obviously, and she didn't have a kettle. Like, a kettle isn't just a thing that everybody has. Like, her sister has one now because she likes tea. And when we visited last year, we needed to make baby formula, so we had to keep going into her room to borrow the kettle. Otherwise, it would have been on the stove like the 1930s. So, yeah, my wife used to microwave water to heat it up or put it on a stove. So just buy a kettle. They're cheap. Anyway, I'm going to go for teabag, hot water, and then milk. But I think this is a dumb question because it depends on where in the UK you're from. Now, if you disagree with any of these, then say which question you disagree with. So, I'm correct. I do it the right way. Okay, when entering or exiting London Tube, which side of the escalator should you stand on? That it's left or right, obviously. I think it's right. And I think it's left in the US. Oh, I might have just made myself look alright, idiot. But it's correct. It's right here. How long is a fortnight? Answer 1. 2 nights. A week and a half. 2 weeks. Just a broad expression used to talk about a couple of months. This quiz is dumb. If you don't know the answer to this, it might not be because you're not British. It might be because you're an idiot. I'm only kidding. 2 weeks. Obviously, it's 2 weeks. And lastly, I'm obviously British because I got every single one right so far. And lastly, which animal is your birthday cakes most likely to resemble if you're British? Starfish, caterpillar, octopus, and dog. Now, when I read that question out, I was like, what on earth does that... I have no idea. Then I read caterpillar, and then it's obviously Colin the caterpillar, isn't it? So if you don't know what that is, if you're not from the UK, a very, very popular cake that you can buy in supermarkets is it's like a chocolate log that's dressed up, decorated as a little friendly caterpillar called Colin. Very popular, and you can buy them in stores like Asda, and it's caterpillar. I'm correct. 8 out of 8. You scored better than 100% of all other quiz takers. You scored better than 100% of all other quiz takers. How's that possible? Oh, of course it is, because I'm such an idiot. My defense, it's late. It's very late. But I'm actually gonna do a second quiz because this is quite a short episode, and this has been quite fun. So, are you British? Here we go. We'll do it again, right? Who was the first female Prime Minister? Margaret Thatcher. I already know it. I'm not even going to read out the other names. I was correct. That's not what I thought she looked like, though. I thought she looked completely different to that. What's the capital city of the UK? England, Birmingham, London, Canterbury. London. You don't need to be British to know this. How many countries make up the UK? England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. 4. Boom! Got that right. Who was the Prime Minister during World War One? I have no idea. World War Two was Winston Churchill. So the names are Winston Churchill. I don't know why I've just said this, because I can't read. Like, I'm dumb. So I'm probably going to say names wrong. But yeah, Winston Churchill, Arthur Neville Chamberlain. I think it's him. That rings a bell. David Lloyd George, Clement Attlee. Attlee? Arthur Neville Chamberlain. I got it wrong. It was David Lloyd George. Now you might be screaming at the phone going, "You're an idiot!" But I hated history in school. Absolutely hated it. And it's until I left school, I actually wanted to know about history. So I probably would have known that if I paid attention in school. True or false? You can use the first letters of all the countries in the UK to make the compass. I don't understand. I read the question, and that made no sense. True or false? You can use the first letters of all the countries in the UK to make the compass. Oh, okay. England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. You can. I've never. I'm going to look at compasses completely differently now. It's ruined my life. How many prime ministers have served during Queen Elizabeth II's reign? I have no idea. The answers are 2, obviously not, 14, 76, and 77. I hate that 76 and 77 are so close together. It's making me think it's one of those. That's a hell of a lot. That's a lot of... It can't be. 14? I can't even name 14 of them. Boris Johnson. Every single name has gone out of my head. Tony Blair. I can't think. They're in my head. Their faces are in my head. I'm going to go 14. I was right. Go on. Get in. Winston Churchill. Anthony Eden. Harold Macmillan. Alec Douglas Home. Harold Wilson. James Callahan. This is what I mean. I can't read. Margaret Thatcher. John Mayer. That's who I was thinking of. Tony Blair. Gordon Brown. I was thinking of him as well. David Cameron. Yeah, I was thinking of him. Theresa May and Boris Johnson. 14. You learn something new every day. I mean, you probably knew that. You probably knew that already, but I didn't. How old is Queen Elizabeth II? I think she's 90 now. So it's March 2022. If you're watching this in about 10 years' time. I don't know. Is she 90? Or is she 92? 90. She's 93! Jesus! She was born April 21st, 1926. Oh. Then she's 94 then. No, she's not. Why can't I do math right now? Yeah, she's 94. She's 94 this year. Next month she's 94. This is how much of an idiot I am. I'm literally trying to do easy math whilst doing a podcast, and I make myself look like an absolute moron. Okay, and lastly, what's the correct spelling? Nah, I can't. I need to set this up so you can see what I'm seeing. That's what I'm gonna do this in the future. If you like this sort of video, then you'll be able to see the screen. I'll work it out so it's more of an interactive thing. But it's the longest word, place name. I can't speak. It's the longest place name in Wales. And it's literally like at the end. And it's got 4 options to choose from. And I have no idea. I'm going to go with... Damn it! I got it wrong. I went for the third one down and it was the second one down. But pointless. That's not fair. But it literally spells it all out again. Wrong. The correct way is this. It's like 27 or letters or whatever, I don't remember. Is the large village and local government community of on the island of Anglesey in Wales. I didn't realise that it was an island in Anglesey. I'm going to go there one day. Anyway, I got 5 out of 8. You scored better than 61% of all other quiz takers. You are definitely British. We know a Brit when we see one. Did we get it right? Let us know in the comments. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you like this sort of video. And I'll do more in the future. But I think for now, all that's left to say is leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.